All right. So hopefully that fixes it. I can hear myself now. Sorry about the hiccups, everybody. But it looks like we are good to go. I hate the voicemail app. Sometimes you gotta reset the bad boy. Sometimes you do. But it looks like we're good to go. All right. Excellent. All right, cool. Cool. What's good, everybody? Good evening. It's your boy Fury. Just came home from a let me see, I hit the gym earlier this in the afternoon. Left the gym, rode from Bayonne, New Jersey, the middle of Bayonne, New Jersey, all the way to uh somewhere back in Jersey City. Met up with somebody. She's gorgeous. Like met up with someone, talked with her for a little bit when she came out of work, and then went about my business. I did about a lot of miles today on the bike. It's an e-bike, but you know what? Hey, yo, what's going on? How you been? I know it's been a minute, but I did a lot of miles on the e-bike today. Worked out before that, and I even got something that I can unbox later on. So, and I just found out a couple of things. Oh yeah, why everybody want to be hood? I don't know what. Talk to me in the comment section. Explain to me, because I've been saying the same thing. Everybody want to live this false bravado. They don't even know what it's like to live in the hood, but everybody wants to be hood. Tell me your experience, because like I said, we talking random topics. I don't have a specific thing to go off of. So, uh, explain to me, Al. Like, what you mean by that? Like, specifically, what do you mean? I have an idea. There's a lot of people who swear they gangster. So yeah, go ahead, shoot it out. I'm ready to talk about it. In the meantime, I'm going to use this voice mod thing because I found out I can actually remote control my voice mod to change my voices by using the app on my phone, which is cool because you can connect it. So let me go to voice mod. I'm gonna work on that in the meantime. So you tell me. All right, so I got it clear, but they said if I press this button right now.
I can switch it to deep. Oh, it looks like it's working.
All right, I'm back to normal. All right, cool. Lord of the Streets is a good fighting boxing movie. I gotta check that out. Lord of the Streets. All right, I'll take a look. I'll check in on that for sure. But talk to me, AO. Because I've dealt with experiences when dudes like people want to be hood and they ain't about that life, and it either cost them their life or it cost somebody else their life at their hands by thinking they got all they need to do is be hood is to go get a weapon and shoot a dude after he lost and took that L in the fair one. See, I'm a Generation Xer, y'all. Generation Xer. Somewhere in the middle of this generation, it just became nobody wanted to shoot anybody the fair one anymore. People ran off at the mouth, and then got their asses whooped, and then ran for the gun, which is something that happens quite often. Now, coming to millennials and Generation Z or whatever they call it, a lot of them don't even they either just jump you or shoot you right there on the spot. Nobody wants to take an ass whooping. See, ass whoopings 101 defines you as a person. You took that L, or your fear of not wanting to take that L in a fair fight made you more proficient in fighting. If you lost, you ain't trying to lose again. But you ain't trying to stay in trouble. You just trying to just be better at it. It pushes you to be better. Either humbles you or it sharpens you like steel. but not today. And you said, to be honest, real hood people ended like in 2000. Yes, yes, yeah. I'm sorry, 2000. I was 22 years old. So, like I said, somewhere half between my life because I'm almost 44. Because of gentrification and whatnot. Yeah, but people still think hood life is something worth living for. Like, I have to be hood. It's part of the culture. Nah, please. Part of the culture, my left foot. Don't like actually don't fall for that. Don't even go that way. And you said because yeah, they trying to gentrify here right now in Jersey City where I live. There's a lot of that going on right now. Lots of it going on. And my friend that I work with brought up an interesting point because I constantly talk about how ridiculously high the rent is in this city. Fifth highest in the country. Fifth highest in the country. Okay? And I constantly talk about that because I'm a working class. I'm a working class average guy, and I'm like, yo, rent costs the arm and the leg, and then a lot of us guys get caught up in this whole thing of trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to oppress these females that we constantly see online saying an average man ain't shit. We constantly try to do that. So imagine trying to hold down a nice place to live and try to impress this heifer at the same time. It's not happening. This is why I tell you, work on you. Work on you. Oh, my thoughts on gentrification? You know what? My thoughts on it, I have this whole feeling like, I like what comes along with gentrification. I just don't like, I mean, I don't like the circumstances. And get me on this one. Why do our neighborhoods have to step up in value once white folks move in? Or other high profile folks from various races. My thing is, I'll be trying to tell black people, take care of the shit you got because if you took care of it and you put your foot down and you ain't staying for a lot of this hood shit, nobody will have to come in and try to take it by storm and try to take it over and make it into theirs. Take care of what you got. I grow so furious every time I go down in the park, especially during the warm weather or near the weekend, and there's liquor bottles all over the sidewalk on at the corner of the park, and you about 50 feet away from where kids play. And this is what you want? Are you serious? This is what you want for your kids? Chicken bones all over the place, cracked shrimp shells all over the place. It's street nigga shit. I'm sorry to say it. It is. It is. Take care of what you got because there's a lot of places where, I'm sorry, having a park is a privilege. It's not let's keep it real. It's a privilege. Take care of your park. And then when the park reopens, you only see the mayor come here with his daughter or his child, his wife and his child to take pictures at the new park as if they play here. Get the fuck out of here. You don't, please stop. And what you doing? The high prices, oh yeah. The high prices. My friend brought up a point, what I was trying to say earlier, my friend brought up a point that if a lot of these places keep going up at high levels, it may solve the housing shortage in the area. And when the housing shortage is met, let's say this is the need. This is the housing need, and this is the housing. And because that may cause a lot of it to come down in price, but I highly doubt it. Because we got New Yorkers who come from living in high rent areas that will pay the prices that these tenants are giving. And this is why the prices are going up. Because of the goddamn New Yorkers coming over here. Now, if you had people coming from the Midwest and they were trying to entice people coming from the other side of this the country, that wouldn't fly. But they trying to get people from get high profile New Yorkers and all these trust fund babies who don't mind because they can pay it, or they from a place where the rent they used to accustomed to high rent. That's how I feel about it. So my thing is, I try to tell a lot of these Negroes around here, it wouldn't have to come to this if you took care of what you got. But that's not always on us that live in this hood. It's not always on us. Why? I'm gonna tell you this now. I live in South District. West District is that way. I know y'all can't tell, so I know I'm in the South. Um, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, North District is heading, of course, that way, but you will run into the West District, and then the East District is heading towards downtown because the way it ain't shaped in a perfect square, so they got it in. It's kind of like that. So South, West, North, and East, the way it runs, and I'm gonna tell you, the policing here in the South District is lackluster, and that's by design. That's by purpose because you can't gentrify a place that has crime under control. Crime and poverty. If crime and poverty were under control, the place would not need gentrification. It wouldn't. So, by design, a lot of police around here in this area really don't do the shit that they need to do. Now in the West District, yeah, maybe. East District and North, for sure. They're on it like white on rice when it comes to crime. They're on it like white on rice when it comes to crime. Here in South District, no, not so much. And that's on purpose because this is really the last area that needs a wave just to wash across it. Like Thanos need to come in and just with the Infinity Gauntlet in this area. For sure.
I am inevitable.
Just like that. He needs to come in. Just like that. So, my whole thought on gentrification is I like the what, but I hate the why. I hate the why, but I like the what, but I hate the why when it comes to gentrification. No, I don't understand it. And you know the one thing I really, really wanted to do a video about, but I just couldn't really formulate what I wanted to say lately. So I haven't been doing a lot of Black Conscious of Fury videos because a lot of stuff just pisses me off. It's just too many things. And one of the main things I hear is black people constantly telling you, if it bothers you that much, won't you do something about it? And you know why that pisses me off so much? Because they be like, it starts with one person. I'm like, no. One person can be out there doing something and nobody helps him or her. And it feels like they're ice skating uphill. And if you know gravity, ice skating uphill is next to impossible. People like to do shit the hard way. They want you to do shit the hard way, but it's a disarming technique that a lot of people tell you to shut you up. Or saying, you know, you want to do something about it or something. It starts with one person. And I'm like, you don't have no answers for me. And you really don't want to help. So you just tell me that shit. Fuck out of here, man. You said that, man, that make me not want to move to New Jersey no more. Really? You don't want to move to New Jersey? I mean, don't buy no house here. The property tax is fucking ridiculous. I can warn you about that. I mean, there's some towns in New Jersey that got the same cost of living as some towns here in North Carolina. Elizabeth, yeah, I'm telling you, if you're going to move anywhere, Elizabeth is a lot cheaper than Jersey City. Elizabeth is a lot cheaper than Jersey City. You've been warned. Because my sister lives in Roselle, that's next to Elizabeth. Her and her husband got a house there. Like in Roselle. My brother lives in Linden. My mother just moved to Georgia. You know? Like a month ago. Me? I'm gonna get the hell out of here, but my job is here, and if I'm gonna really relocate, I'm still thinking about nursing school too. So there's uh there's a lot of things I'm thinking about with that, because a lot of people think after you reach a certain age, you just supposed to just stop. And I'm an EMT right now, and I'm thinking about nursing and stuff. And even a female that I'm interested in, she just became a nurse like a year or two ago, and she was like, "I think you would make a good nurse." And she would want to be supportive of me. That's the type of woman you need in your life, is a supportive woman. Because you got women who would tell you to go ahead. You got women who would tell you to go ahead and do it and stuff, but they don't believe in you. They don't want to be there for you all the way and stuff. And I'm like, that's not gonna fly with me either. We got so many things going on here in this world. There's too much bickering. There's too much shit that's happening between us and Black America, and I'm talking about men and women. And I constantly talk about it. And you know what? The person that I'm dating, she has really like nothing to add to it. Like, why does it bother you so much? Why this, that, and the fourth? And I'm like, why does it bother me so much? Why don't it bother you? And she's like, well, I don't know. I can't speak on stuff I don't know. I was like, that's the problem. You don't know. And it leads back to this whole ignorance is bliss situation that a lot of us have. A lot of us have an ignorance is bliss situation. It's something, even somebody as messy as Tommy Sotomayor said it. Tommy said it, and he's messy. We know that. We know he talked his deal. He talked a lot of shit about black women, and he ended up still fucking them. So, like I said, he messy, but he says something that has a significant point. And that is, you gotta stop saying what you don't know won't hurt you. He like, you can see that woman over there, she's fine and everything, but if you sleep with that woman, not knowing that she got AIDS, you can catch it, which means what you don't know can hurt you. So when people have this whole ignorance is bliss mentality, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. I don't know how you feel about it, y'all. Because what you don't know can hurt you. Especially if it takes you by surprise. If it's taking you by surprise and you get blindsided by something because you don't know about it, you don't want to know about it, you want to live in your precious little bubble, things can hurt you because you don't understand them. You don't want to understand them. You're not thinking about it. You're not talking about it. I'm not saying it should consume you because it doesn't consume me. But be aware of this shit. People have absolutely no opinion on shit. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what really bothers me too? A lot of the, like, you can't, as a black man, you cannot express your issues you have with dating. You can't. Because, truth be told, men in general, we ain't supposed to have preference. Our preferences are considered too much. And this is this level of goalpost moving that's been happening for quite some time. Like somebody earlier showed me on social media a picture from 12 years ago of Lizzo with Rob Pattinson, like standing in, took a picture in some bar. She was half the size she is now, and she was still overweight. She was still had a little bit of extra on, but she was half the size she is now. Yes, half the size. But leave it to a lot of this goalpost moving. Everybody tells her, "Oh, she's fine, just the way she is," you know. And I saw a meme that really had me laughing. Like the victimhood, the professional victimhood, a lot of females have had me fine. They was like, well, Lizzo got shamed for being too big. Megan got shamed for being too tall. Coi Leray gets shamed for being too skinny. That's Coi Leray is Benzino's talentless daughter. And hell, he shames his own daughter. That's fucked up right there. But he can't talk. And I forgot the fourth female in the picture. You women get shamed all the time. I'm like, look, stop. Just cut the shit. When you putting yourself out there on social media, carrying on, showing people twerking your little skinny ass, twerking your overweight ass, twerking your nice ass, twerking your surgically enhanced ass all over the place, you're gonna get criticized, praised, or shamed about it. It's just the way it is. If you don't want anybody to say shit about you, stop putting it on social media. This is why I this is why people are like, why you got a problem with Lizzo so much? It's because she carries on in these antics. She performs these antics, and when she doesn't get her way, you can see her telling you, oh, people could kiss my big wide ass, blah blah blah. And then she's turning around a week later, once all of that gets or once all of that false bravado wears off, I just I just feel like depressed and I just want to be loved and stuff like that. And I'm like, look, I don't give a damn how much talent or money you have. If you want to attract a man in your weight class, and I'm not talking about your pounds, I'm talking about your tax bracket, okay? If you want to attract men in your circle, your lifestyle, you're gonna have to lose some fucking weight. There's no dancing around it. You're gonna have to lose some fucking weight. If you want the man you want, and he got better looking options than you, right standing right around you, next to you, you gotta have you're gonna have to lose some weight. Unless you catch a guy who has who looks past your weight and just or he just has a fetish with you. You're gonna have to put up with that because a lot of women swear they don't want to be fetishized, and I kind of look at it like that's a bunch of bullshit. That's BS because we all know a lot of women don't want to be fetishized or even want to put in the work for their race of men. But to be desired by the preferred race of men that they desire, like case in point, look at this whole situation, and I might take some heat for this, but look at the whole situation that happened during the pandemic with this whole aspect of all right, man, this whole aspect of Asian hate. They were trying to make black people the face of Asian hate. And we all know damn well that was not fully true. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of Asian women prefer white men, so they will never bite the hand that they prefer. That simple. And then we got a lot of these women out here in Black America who call themselves divestors, and they will never bite the hand either. It's proof. Like somebody called the accountable commentary brought up an interesting fact that nobody canceled Eminem over that song he made about black women early in his career, about how he don't prefer to date them. And for various reasons. Nobody cancels him over that. And that's a valid point. They never cancel. No, not at all. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to run and take care of something, and I will be back. All right. I'll be back in a moment, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that. And okay, I got the two cameras right here. It's because I have a unboxing going. See, I told you on my last live stream that I started collecting again. And you have to be, you got to be careful not to blow all your cash on it. But I started collecting the latest lines again of stuff that I grew up with and been around because I was a teenager when the Power Rangers first came out, but my nephew that I used to babysit constantly loved the Green Ranger, loved it. So he got me pretty much watching it. Then I moved over to Super Sentai when I realized that it came from Japan and this was the original style, and I just really started growing on Super Sentai. So what I've been doing, I started up a collection. I'm doing Transformers again, Rangers stuff, G.I. Joe, and Masters of the Universe Revelation stuff that I want to collect. So I just got an unboxing for you guys right here. Okay. I got an unboxing. Let me try to adjust this camera a little bit. All right. So this particular one has been very hard to track down in stores. But when you got eBay, the difficult stuff becomes easy. And thanks to SW Toys in California, the card looks pretty good. Let me get it out of this bubble wrap. I don't want to rip the bubble wrap because I like popping bubble wrap. It's something me and my siblings have liked doing since we were kids. So let me keep that bubble wrap right there. And at this point, I want to present to y'all one of the greatest bad guys in our childhood superhero cartoon history. And that is your boy, Cobra Commander. Yes, it's Cobra Commander. Voiced by the late Chris Slaughter, who also did the exact same voice for for Starscream. So, if you wonder why Starscream and Cobra Commander sounded exactly the same, it's because Chris Slaughter did virtually the same voice for Starscream and Cobra Commander. But, like AEW's Alex Abrahantes says, Cobra Commander he was like the greatest heel, and that's a wrestling term. He was one of the greatest heels of G.I. Joe and just of our childhood cartoon things, like rivaling the likes of Skeletor, uh, Starscream, who same voice, and basically, as you can see here, he's up there in the corner. He is up there in the corner right there. We never really got to see his face. We only really got to see Cobra Commander when Maskless is post G.I. Joe the movie, when he was turned into a giant snake and he had to latch on to Roadblock to survive out in the cold because, vipers are cold blooded, and he would have froze to death out there. So I remember that part in the G.I. Joe the movie, that he had to stay wrapped around Roadblock to stay alive due to his body heat. I don't know how I remember that. And I remember Serpentor killing Duke. But a lot of people didn't want Duke to die, so they somehow found a way to bring him back, i.e., the bullshit that happened with Transformers the cartoon. See, I could tell you that a lot of the reason Optimus Prime came back is because a lot of kids cried that he died. You know, it wasn't because Rodimus Prime was a bad character. I actually like Hot Rod and Rodimus Prime. It's the fact that a lot of people complained, a lot of the kids complained that Optimus Prime died. So even after they he got blown up, when he came back, he sacrificed himself and got blown up. Somehow he magically appeared in the ship alive again. And I'm like, you know what? This is all now looking back on it, I realized as an adult looking back on it and knowing all the truth, I realized how ham fisted they brought back Optimus Prime. So after the series run ended here in America and Japan started airing their continuation of the Transformers series, they killed him again. They killed Chief Convoy again. Yes, Optimus Prime name and in Japan was Optimus Convoy or Chief Convoy. And they killed him off again and made Rodimus Prime the leader again because they never wanted him to go back to being Hot Rod. That's something because the American audience, you know, they suck off Optimus, and Optimus Prime is the iconic character, Peter Cullen and all this, but story progression they would never let it die. This is why you see all these times Optimus die, and he always tend to come back. They can't pull the trigger on killing off Optimus. But let's go up and see what's going on here. You're on YouTube now. They're so progressive. Look at that. Oh, look at the cute couple. Well, it's got we be one with short hair to let you know that there's a lesbian couple and which one has masculine. Oh shit. Oh my god. All right. So let's go to interact. Okay. Oh yeah, let me sign that. That's why it doesn't have my. Okay. Sign in your boy Fury here. What? It says it has the wrong thing. Okay. Let me try to fix this. Yeah. Nope, that's not it either. Well, let me see. I wonder why people use the same password and everything. Shit's hard to remember. Oh, I think I know how to do it. Give me a second. Ugh. Luckily, I have a couple of things here to look at my passwords. Where I can keep them locked up. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Damn, I wouldn't remember that at all. Let's see if that does it. Yep. Man gets humbled after he smashed his best friend's mom. Nigga. Nigga. Oh, look. Here's my advertising right there. And I got a picture of me doing that and it's showing me love. All right. See, this is the type of dysfunction. This right here. This right here that I'm touching on right here. This O'Shea Duke Jackson video. Look at the title. A man gets humbled after he smashed his best friend's mom. This is the bullshit that goes on with single mothers. Single mothers. And you think we're bugging. Look at the whole situation with Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina. and you think this is all made up. You think this is me exaggerate. Bruh, bruh. All right, let's interact with it. Okay, let's go to this for a second. Yes, this is therapeutic right now. I still can't believe they actually let this into the damn game. I had director's cut. I had director's cut, and I was like, "Yo, this can't be real." I'm like, it coming from somebody who played the Sega Saturn version and beat that. Me and my cousin beat it. I have Sega Saturn's Resident Evil right here in a custom case. Coming from somebody who beat the Resident Evil Saturn version, I could not believe. I was like, wait a minute, this I don't remember this basement clown music being inside of the original game. I really don't. But somebody made this custom case online and they were selling it on eBay, and I was given this disc only. I wish I had the instruction booklet for it, but beggars can't be choosers. The disc is in pretty cool condition. Minor little scratch here and there. And this is a collector's item. This is before auto aim was invented, so you had to be very on point with it. So imagine fighting hunters with no auto aim and getting your head chopped off multiple times because you didn't have your bullets lined, you didn't have your gunshots lined up properly. After that, you had to in that game to make sure when you fought hunters, you had to make sure after you down one with a shotgun blast, you had to position yourself and wait precisely for them to get right back up and shoot them again and again. Know your bullet, your trajectory of your bullets, your shots, everything had to matter in the manual version of Resident Evil. You had to be very, very precise. Director's Cut came and changed the game and enabled a auto aim feature, which has become a custom to playing OG Resident Evil games from everything from Resident Evil 0 up to Resident Evil Code Veronica, which a lot of people say is a brutal, difficult game. Me, I just never finished it because it was a brutal, difficult game. Oh man, but I'm so glad I got my Cobra Commander, y'all. Now tomorrow I was supposed to get Roblox. I was supposed to get Flint from G.I. Joe, but that person canceled the order because it either was out of stock or damaged. So I gotta get refunded on that one, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see what I can get into. Let's see if I can get something running on here. Let's see if this works. Looks like it's running. See if it's connected. I've seen connected either way. Let's go to here. Let's go to properties. And we gonna get this running. My dog is snoring his ass off over there. Here we go. I got an update. Let's start update. So in the meantime, as that updates, because I ain't run my Series S in God knows how long, my X I have next to my bed, so it's downloading. All right. In the meantime, hit OK. Sit tight while we update your console. I will be standing by. In the meantime, I'm going to get my green screen up and operational. The Lions select Michigan, Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, they updated me on the draft. I don't care about who the Giants want to do because after the Joe Judge era and the Ben McAdoo era, I'm just pretty much like, you know what? Y'all got a lot of re-earning of my trust y'all need to do. Giants organization. I'm still a Giants fan, but I'm looking at everything and I'm like, you don't fool me. You don't fool me. Like the late Freddie Mercury said in his final song, you don't fool me. You don't fool me. You don't fool me. You don't fool me. So let's get this going. Oh shit. Okay. And just like that, got green screen running. So let's get going. That's me. Okay. Let me put in another device. All right. Let's go to here. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Mm. There we go. And we cooking. All right. Let me shut this light off so it won't be blocking me. Okay. Damn, everything. Let me get this sound working. Hmm. Check it and see if it's working. Hmm.
What's that sound? So, what's the plan? We were just trying to figure out who has to clean up the library. The general consensus is it can wait until tomorrow. Well, I'll help you clean up some. He means loot. I'll be watching you, kid. forever. Sup, clone? Aw, that's cute. My clone thinks he's real.
I gotta fix the sound. Yeah, definitely gotta fix the sound. Yeah, I gotta fix the sound. All right, that doesn't seem to be working. Hmm. Okay. Okay, it's coming in, but I can't hear it in my headset, which is a problem. I think I know why. Let's try to go to settings and go here. Unlock it. Let's go to advanced auto properties. Let's go to decibels and try that. Let's go to close. Alright. In the meantime, I've been trying to solve this one thing again, like trying to get back this. I know I can get the rest of it, but it's not going. Damn it. Damn. Giant select K-on, Thibodeau, defensive end. Okay. Giants need some defensive help if I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on this audio. So let me come out of this. Try to fix this. I can hear it a little bit, but I can't hear it on my end, and I'm trying to fix that issue. Let's go to select input. Let's go to voice mod. I think I know it. Let me try that again. Okay, input. See, I'm working on it. No, that's not gonna do it. Oh, I think I did. It's still not clear. Let's try to work on that more. All right. It still ain't. It still doesn't do the trick though. Damn it. I don't know what's going on. Trying to fix this stuff, but forgive me. There's always something new with this. Yeah. I try. I'm gonna have to come back to this later. Work out all the kinks while I'm doing the All right. So let's get back to that. So cancel. All right. So we back up in the house. All right. So there's a lot of things I need to work on, get the audio right with the gaming situation, and try to fix that and work on it with my computer. But otherwise, I'm about to go take care of some things I gotta eat and stuff and get shit back into order and try to work on this a little bit more offline. So I will check you guys later. Peace.